On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. John Gray is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
So striding forward now, Kevin Kramer, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Melky Cabrera as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A pause and the 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Dickerson leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted into center field. Desmond sprinting after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The first baseman, number 55.
Josh Bell the next to hit. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fouled away. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And it's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
A 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The men on third with 2 down. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. The 3-2. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
In now, Colin Moran. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Pirates strand a couple, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Chris Archer will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's one away. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's already snatched 20 bags this year. When you think about it, there are not a lot of guys stealing 20 bases anymore. So that's already a big year in terms of stealing bases. And he's not even done yet.
Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young, but I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. One strike now from Archer. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Blackmon stands at third with one gone in the inning. Sent out to straightaway center field. Cabrera with the catch. Here's the runner now headed for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally in the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Archer gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So one run here, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. It's the Rockies 1 and the Pirates nothing. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
The 1-0 delivery. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
To 2-2 now.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heat.
3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Frazier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Coming in is Blackman. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder David Dahl. Another guy who profiles not only in center field but can cover both corners. Speed is his game, and he's only going to continue to get better.
Now to the plate, Elias Diaz, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. From the stretch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Standing in now, Chris Archer. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
I got the count 1-2.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Archer is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Kramer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Walters finds it, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-1 Pittsburgh. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Leading off for the Rockies, the first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Dickerson on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Melky Cabrera. From the offensive standpoint, one of the best barrel to ball hitters in our sport. And on the defensive side of the ball, he uses his smarts to be in the right place at the right time with a strong and accurate arm.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Now batting, Ian Desmond. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Archer's ready. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Tony Walters.
That'll bring up Tony Walters, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ball two now.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
On the move is Desmond. Pitches high to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that'll bring forth Melky Cabrera, the center fielder. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Cabrera, commonly referred to around the game as the milkman. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him. Swing and a line drive. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back. Into the box, Josh Bell, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
In now, Colin Moran, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. is in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. Into the box now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 1-0 delivery. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Moran, the runner at second with 1 away. This pitch is popped up. Arenado has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. And they're runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air out to center field. Desmond moves over, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 4 and the Rockies 1. Stepping into the box, Tony Walters, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Dickerson. He's there and records the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, John Gray.
Standing in, John Gray, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. In there, strike 1.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Riding in once again, Charlie Blackmon. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On the first on his own is Bell, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. Pirates lead it 4-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Chris Archer. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
One of the keys when you're looking at a subpar pitching performance is first pitch strikes. And so far, this guy struggled. First pitch strikes, less than 40%. He's going to need to clean that up.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on
Now
3
batting,
pitches he
left
becomes
fielder,
out number 2.
6 pitches, 2
Dickerson.
strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty looking pitch.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1. Fouled off. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Up with it, Walters. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Pirates on top, 4-1. Ready for another chance? Garrett Hampson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The second baseman, number 1.
First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Moran is there, barehanded at his ankles.
Hey, after that base
Now
knock
batter,
right there, he's into
third
double
baseman,
digits, Dero.
Nolan.
That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you're talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Hampson on at first, nobody out. 2-0 now.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that's in there, 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue
Now
a free
batting,
pass, but
shortstop,
especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring
number
position,
9.
and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, Daniel Murphy. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Cabrera on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
At the plate, David Dahl, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And that's taken for a called strike two.
It's 1-2.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Frazier ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Stepping up to the plate, Ian Desmond, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. On the line, that's a base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Walters playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Dickerson, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, John Gray, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and it's even at 1. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Boy, this 4th inning has really been a struggle for him. Nothing seems to be going his way right now.
He's set. The 2-2. This is lifted out to left. Dickerson's there, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 4-4. Up next for the Buccos, Melky Cabrera. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number one is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Standing in now, Josh Bell, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He doubled his last time through. Working for the punch out and the offering. And another foul ball. Cabrera stands at second with no outs. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 0-2 coming. And a pitch takes off inside and it gets away. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Colin Moran. He drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So 2 gone here in the Pirates' 5th, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Dahl's in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 5 and the Rockies 4. Leading off the inning, Charlie Blackmon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set, here it comes, and now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, but a foul ball here. 0-1 shows bunt as he gets this one down. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
No real chance for him to roll to that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Ready for another shot now, Nolan Arenado. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch on its way. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
1 strike now from Archer. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Now the 0-2 pitch towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Archer comes set. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Runner goes for second. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rockies strand 1. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Brian Shaw takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29, Brian Shaw.
Standing in, Adam Frazier, a
Leading off
hit
for
in 2
Pittsburgh,
tries so
The
far.
second baseman, Adam Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Pirates, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Desmond is there. 2 down. Francisco Cervelli will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Brandon Maurer is into the ball game now as he'll make his fifth appearance of the season here.
Number 38, Brandon Maurer.
So digging in now, Daniel Murphy. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
In now, Ian Desmond, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Polanco. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a wasted chance with 1 out in the inning now.
The catcher,
standing in now with runners in scoring position, Tony Walters. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Raimel Tapia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Raimel Tapia.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Tapia is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
The 2-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Bounce to first. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 6 full, and we are all tied 5-5. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. All tied at 5 as you take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Mike Dunn is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Mike Dunn.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
From the stretch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Popped him up. Story shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Melky Cabrera.
1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring forth Melky Cabrera, the center fielder. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now. Josh Bell fouled away. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Our score holds at 5 apiece. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Charlie Blackmon. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Dickerson has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Garrett Hampson. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. The offensive player was all over it.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch coming, here it is. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. Dickerson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
That's
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Colorado. This remains a 5-all ball game. Jake McGee has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Jake McGee.
Striding into the box, Colin Moran. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off. Ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Digging in once again, Gregory Polanco. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's 1 for 4. He's set and the pitch. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now in the box, Adam Frazier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Off the plate at 94. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. He's set. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon. Sun Hwan-Oh enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Sun Hwan-Oh.
Lonnie Chisenhall will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Moran on second. Diaz on at first with 2 down. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Two and 2. Here it is. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second base. Mission accomplished that half inning for the Colorado bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied 5-5. Michael Feliz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Striding in for the Rockies, Daniel Murphy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Daniel Murphy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. The 0-1. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The 1-2 freezes him on the inside. Strike 3.
The batter, no left fielder, David.
Into the box,
Dahl.
David Dahl. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Now batting, catcher, Cody Walter.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Nope. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field. Polanco giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 6-5 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Comes set. The 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. To third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's the Rockies 6 and the Pirates 5. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Ready once again, Kevin Kramer. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the first out of the inning.
Next to the Pirates, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left as they pull even. It's 6-6 now.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the center fielder.
Into the box, Melky Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Another full count pitch on its way, and he lays off. Ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's 0 for 4. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran, as he grounds one briskly to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth. And we are all even at 6 apiece. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He lined out in his last trip, so
Rockies,
looking for better fortunes here.
Fielder.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up the fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Tyler Lyons comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Lyons.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Taken, strike one on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 2-2. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. Solo shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Rockies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Wade Davis earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 46,897. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.